Right now, you have one shot, one opportunity for this to frickin' work and hit.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, someone can come out with this.
Here I go talking about the same thing. And not as
again, slow down.
Fade away.
If anything, maybe put those on different slides. But like, what are you passionate about? Like, talk and call it out into the room.
Oh, you think we should? You think we will answer these?
Well, that's how it seems. Because otherwise, I'm lost already. I'm like, I'm already kind of like, is she talking to me? Is she asking us? Is she? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm lost in these questions.
So should we not start with questions, or you think we should just go longer? I think we should just go right into
don't know.
video.
I think engaging is great.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic. I think if you open it up with like, so let me just ask everybody a question. Hi, I'm Bailey Adams, and I'm Nick. We're the co-founders of, of Rant. So first off, I just want to, ask a couple questions and just kind of get to know you. So quick question, and you can just yell it out, no big deal, but what are you passionate about? What's something that you're passionate about? And get people to engage. That's going to immediately draw them to pay attention to what you have to say. Because like the reason why it throws me off also is because it's so broad, and I'm like, that's why I'm like struggling with it. Like this app is specifically for now, right or wrong, but it's specifically for the sports industry.
Yeah. So we're actually getting like different opinions on that. Like I know you said that was a good idea, and then we're hearing that like maybe throw in the pitch deck that it's like sports, politics, and like current events. But is that too broad, you think, to do that all?
I don't know. I don't know who's giving you the advice, but I personally think that sports is a fucking major industry, and this is unique. And the moment that you start going into these other things, you're like a social. It's going back into like being a social network that has like everything. Even if you are just saying, oh, it's three things. It's politics, and it's this, and it's that. It's too much. If it's too much, people are like, I don't know. Am I on here trying to look for politics? Talk politics? Do I want to be on here to talk about, what was the other one that you mentioned? Current events?
Yeah.
I think that those are awesome things to add, but like I genuinely think that like if you can crush it in one specific category, then you start to add on the other categories. Yeah. Because what you'll learn about that one category before even opening up into categories is really important. What you're gonna learn about like how people even engage with the content, and you may learn certain things about how the technology needs to iterate before you add on other things. So that's what I'm saying. I think for an investor, you, at the very end, you share the vision of that. But you say, but if I was an investor and you say, but we know this is one vertical, we want to hit this one thing, that's what an investor like wants to see. The moment someone goes off and starts talking about this and that and this, it's gonna be $1 billion company, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, I'll be vertical. It's too much. Like any major investor, you're sitting in a room with a very successful, wealthy individual, he'll say to you, I've had a mentor tell me this, right? And he's like, I went in and I had this presentation, I had all these, and I'm on the show, I'm opening up this social network to all these different things. And the guy looked at him and he goes, do you know how I got all of this? And he was in the guy's mansion. Yeah. You see all this? One thing.
I'm glad you said the thing about sports, like just sports, because it does make, we were having so much trouble with this whole process because we were trying to be.
I'm telling you, people are going to get excited about it if you just focus on a category. And sports is big. You don't even know what you're undertaking when it comes to that.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? You got fucking soccer, like he just said. You got soccer, you got international, you got basketball, you got football, you got volleyball, you got freaking this, that. You got F1, you got racing. It's major. You're talking about $1 billion market. Focus on that. I'm telling you, just like focus on what one thing, because also it's going to help you if you want to raise capital. It's going to help you. Yeah. Because there's specific investors out there like Derek Jeter, like Kobe Bryant, that have funds that are looking for opportunities like this. The moment you start talking about it's also politics, they're going to say, oh, okay, they're trying to be the next Instagram. Are we really trying to be here? Just focus.
In the Twitter category with videos, so this actually makes it.
Make it about sports, because people. What do people want to rant about? I mean, it's true. Like I get it. It's like politics. People want to rant about that, but that's too, like, sports is fun. Everybody likes it. Everybody wants to talk about, talk about that, unless you don't follow sports. But, there's a huge population of people out there that genuinely, like, want to rant about these players, want to rant. And So I would say focus on that. I would say you got to fix the problem, understand that problem thoroughly, like really understand what else is out there. Where are the outlets? Like what's the real problem for people being able to share their opinion on their teams, and then you got to clean up the solution to be definitive, concise around sports and what makes you different. You're looking for not even a CTO. You're looking for someone that actually can build apps, right? Like an app developer. I would go into your network and say, listen, we're willing to give up equity for an app developer to build this because it needs to be an app. And what I will tell you is that timing is important.
Yeah.
Timing is everything. Right now you have one shot, one opportunity for this to frickin' work and hit.
Yeah.
Tomorrow someone can come out with this. Call it fucking fan mouth and beat rant to it. You need to find someone that believes in your vision and is willing to do the work to help you get this app, and you'll give them equity for it, 5%, 10%, whatever that may be. Or let's set up a conference call, take some of the advice I gave you to just to get a little bit more definitive, and let's get this deck like as quickly as possible cleaned up for that pitch.
Yeah.
Who cares? Like worst case scenario, it gives you some experience to get in front of people.
Yeah.
But ideally, I think a win for you, you should go there to Puerto Rico with the idea of like a win. And I think the win for you is either to get an angel investor who's interested and will take a follow-up meeting. It usually will take somebody a good at least 3 meetings before they'll actually consider writing a check. Too fancy, too much, too soon.
Yeah.
Keep it simple, stupid first. Do what people are already used to doing. Like, oh, this is pretty easy. I'm used to it. I just like Instagram. But now it's like, I could just come on here and I know I'm in a safe place where I can just fucking rant about my sports. Because the truth of the matter is that Instagram is not like that. Instagram, it's like you care too much about what you look like. You care about this, you care about that. This place is like, I can fucking be like, the fucking Jets suck. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? You have something really unique. So just focus on that. Think about what does MVP really look like, and then come up with a proposal that you both know that are your intangibles, your non-negotiables. What are your non-negotiables? What are your non-negotiables, right? Like you're not like, because you're gonna have people come to you, but it's like, yo, my non-negotiable is like, we have X amount of percentage set aside. Our non-negotiable is if you want this, you gotta give us this. You gotta go and say, these are my non-negotiables. We have an MVP and we have a deadline. And our deadline is, we need to have it finished before 2019 because we need to raise money by January 31st and we got very limited window. Could you do this, yes or no? Or do you know someone that can?
Yeah.
Period. That's it.